Hey guys, Joe here from the My Life in Collecting video channel. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'm here to show you my POTP challenge response video. This was originally created by Patriot Prime Reviews. He's got a great channel, so check him out. But I was tagged by my co-host from the Transformers and Beer podcast, M, who has his own channel, Transformers and Video Games. Now, you've been seeing, I've been showing you the Power of the Primes figures. But actually what this review is going to be about this guy right here, the Commandron's Commagner Magna. So you have to stay tuned to the end to actually see what the POTP challenge video is. Hope you enjoy the video. Now, just to familiarize with these figures, the Commandrons are a line of obscure Transformer robot toys from the 80s manufactured by Tomy. Also, for a limited amount of time, you could also buy them at McDonald's restaurants, and in Canada, where I am, they were sold under the name Super Alternators as well. There you can see the Tomy symbol there for copyright. This figure is really great. I just love him. Look how small he is. I love the coloring on him. The Canadian releases were also released in small cardboard boxes with a card instruction sheet, while the US releases were on blistered card backs and included a mini comic from DC Comics. US Commandrons supported stickers with a double line V, whereas the Canadian versions and the Super Alternators had a C symbol located on the back tail wing. Here's the card here. That's the great thing about this figure, man. A lot of these new figures that you buy nowadays don't even come with instructions or anything like that. So it's just nice to see figures like this with cards. He is actually part of a group of team that came that you could purchase, but this team's representation is of the famous F-15 Eagle. Now, he's about 4 inches long in jet. Now, why would you want to buy all this, pay a lot more money for, like, say, this Thundercracker figure when you can have this little Commandron figure, which is essentially the same thing for a lot less price, and just as nice too. Now, all the Commandrons also have a pullback motor that lets them race along the ground in vehicle mode, which is a great feature too, because a lot of figures that you buy now, you actually have to use your own hand to move them around and pretend that you're flying them. But this figure is great. Just pull it back and he takes off. Like, who wants to play with a modern jet when this one actually has wheels and can roll on the ground as well? Another great feature for this figure that a lot of the new guys just don't have. Another great thing about this figure is, while it has no paintwork, it does have some crisp stickers on it, like the Commandron logo on each of the tail fins, and as you can see, that's a C, so this is the Canadian version. Just a great figure with nice detailed stickers on it. You don't need any of the painted stuff on these figures. These stickers just make it shine a lot better. Another great thing about this figure is the simple transformation on it. You don't need these new figures nowadays with complex transformation that takes, 20 plus moves to get done. This guy is just simple and easy, with the majority of the conversion consisting of standing on the jet on end. From there, basically, you can flip the wings back, you'll pull his arms up, flip out his little chrome hands, which is great too, and flip his nose cone down, and that is it. Articulation is pretty minimal on this figure, but that's expected for a toy that's vintage of this quality. His arms can rotate at the shoulders and even turn out just a little bit. However, he has a way of striding into battle despite his lack of visible legs too, which I will show you. Okay, and so to get this guy moving in robot mode, it's actually quite simple, which is another benefit of this fantastic figure. There's a small white switch located on Commander Magna's belly, which is weighted down by gravity. So essentially when you pull back on the wheels, it obviously pulls the spring in the motor and enables his walking gimmick. And I don't know about you, but this figure is so great and so funny to see moving around. I could just sit here and watch it forever. Look how cute this guy is. He is absolutely fantastic. I like to see the new toys nowadays do that. These guys were everywhere back in the day, and they can usually be found now at a reasonable price on the market, which is another incentive for buying these guys, because as you know, if you're looking for Transformers nowadays, they can be extremely expensive. And the fact that these guys were sold at McDonald's is a neat bit of trivia and speaks to the huge impact of things like Transformers had on the market back in the 80s. If you're looking for a great figure with great coloring, great playability, a nice little small box for you to store it in and store in your shelves, when we know nowadays collecting can be such a hassle with terms of storage and whatnot, this is a great figure to pick up, and you guys should do so. But before you leave, I want to get to what we started at the beginning of the record, and that's what actually the POTP challenge response video is all about. Why did I take this figure? It's obviously a piece of garbage. Why did I pump it up the way I did and make it seem like it's so great even over the new figures that came out today? Well, POTP does not stand for Power of the Primes. It stands for Polished Old Turd Plastic. And the challenge is take an old, obviously not so great toy and pump the hell out of it and make it seem it's so much better than what it actually is. I hope I was able to do that. I actually do really like these Command-Drawn figures. I had them as a kid from McDonald's, so for me they have a lot of nostalgia value. I almost have a complete set. I will do a video review on the ones that I do have at some point. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video anyway. I would like to tag 3 other people. And again, there is no obligation to do these videos if you don't have the time. It's completely understandable. But I'd like to tag 6-Shot Changer Reviews. He's got a great channel. I follow and subscribe to him. He's a great guy. Round 2 Gaming, run by Dean from the Cartridge Club. He's a great guy, and he's got a crazy YouTube channel. Check it out. He's got a massive collection of everything that you could think of. And finally, I'd like to tag Nick's Toy Barn, another great channel. Check him out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for another one coming out again very soon. Take care, guys.